Hey everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to dragonflybeez resale. For those who don't know me, I'm a part-time reseller. I sell directly here on YouTube, but I also have an Etsy shop, a Poshmark closet, an eBay store. So I do unboxings, mostly from ThreadUp, some thrift hauls. This here in particular is a Goodwill Blue Box. So occasionally, I'll do that. Primarily jewelry, but I do dabble in other things such as handbags and shoes, accessories, and home goods. So today's video is actually part 2 of the Goodwill Blue Box 5-pound repurposed jewelry box. And we're going to start off with where I left off in part 2. In part 1, I mean. So this is basically what I had shown in part 1. This is what I do have left. Here are some craft items, as well as this bag filled with craft. So we'll go over all that. And in order to do so, yep, let's make some room so we can begin. So first off, I have this polished gold tone bracelet. It kind of looks to have a Figaro style chain to it. There is a lobster claw, and there's some extra links where you can make it smaller. Right now, when I measured it on the Mandrel, it came out to 9 inches. And yeah, you can take at least 1 inch off, I guess. So this one here, bring you in close up. It's in very nice condition. I see no name, no maker's mark, but very nice and smooth. This is very nice. So we have this one here, and continuing on where we left off, this one is going to be number 15. Next up, we have this necklace, silver tone chain. Silver tone beads. And then you have these beautiful acrylic oval beads. And then dangling like teardrops. Along with the combination of the silver tone bead and the purple bead together as a dangling component. That's pretty sweet. This one here measured in at 30 inches, making the drop 15 inches long. And then this extender portion can add 2.5 inches to that. So here we have the chain and the beads. This is pretty nice. So this one, let's see if everything's there. Yeah, it looks pretty, it looks intact. This one's going to be number 16. Next up is this very long necklace. It's made up of actually 2 strands, but one of the strands also breaks into 2, splits into 2 strands after that, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's bring you in. Here you can see there is a silver tone chain, and then there's this very darkened brass tone chain. There's a lobster claw closure. There is an extender. There is also a jewelry tag that says Jewelcade. The opposite side says JK. Bring you in close, you can see that those 2 strands fall down into, well, the silver tone strand is holding this strand of glass beads. The darkened brass tone strand actually splits into two strands. One holding metallic, almost like pearls, pearl-like beads. And then moving down the necklace, it's holding a charm with this type of clip. And you also get the jewelry tag JK and Jewel Cade underneath. It has this really nice rectangular box, and it does show some distressing around it. One half of it has this rhinestone covered cross, and it's on this like rose covered needlepoint backdrop. It has a very nice faceted lid or window. The other side has that same needlepoint backdrop, and then it has this little saying, "Your future is as bright as your faith." Now, back to the jewelry tag, Jewel Cade. Jewel Cade was an artisan jewelry company founded by Janet Kincaid back in 2008. She created jewelry as a hobby while raising 5 kids, and she would sell her jewelry in small boutiques to her friends, and then later on had home parties, but then got recognized in the network of different stylists. She founded this company in 2008. 6 years later, in 2014, her company was acquired by a different company called 31 Gifts. And in 2014, JK or Jewel Cade became JK by 31. So this necklace and her jewelry that is labeled Jewel Cade or JK was only around from 2008 to the early part of 2014. Back then, she gained attention not only by that network of stylists that I mentioned, but that was because she was featured on the Today Show. She was also on Ellen DeGeneres when she did have her show, and American Idol. So, very short-lived company, but right now, 31 Gifts, who now renamed her brand as JK by 31, still hires her to be the chief fashion designer. So, okay, back to this piece. If I could untangle that, let's see. The drop to the shortest strand is 13 inches. So it's 26 inches. You know what? I just tangled this. Let me untangle it and bring it back into view. So give me a second. Okay, I gotta say that this pendant's pretty heavy. So we have this necklace by Jewel Cade, and this is going to be number 17. Next up, silver tone, double strand, square and rectangular stations of black enamel and silvery glitter. And there's also some beads that have a ribbing on it. There is a large closure, lobster claw. You do have an extender. The drop on this is 14 inches, making it 28 inches in total. But you can add up to 3 inches to the necklace with this extender. This is pretty nice. Let's take a look at it close up. Here is the chain. Here are the stations. They are double-sided. here's that silvery glitter I was talking about, and then the black enamel, glossy enamel. You even have rectangular shapes. And the necklace is, okay, it's slightly tiered, so there, one strand is a bit longer than the other. So we have this one here, and it's going to be number 18. Next up, I have a group of 4 necklaces. This will be a choice. Group number 19, A through D. Oh, did I mention that this 5-pound repurposed jewelry lot came from South Hackensack, New Jersey? Okay, first one. We have a pendant necklace. As you can see, it's like on this memory wire. You do have stations. I believe parts of it is glass and acrylic and even tiger's eye. You do have a lobster claw closure, no extender, and there's a jewelry tag that actually says Chico's. It's holding a tiger's eye pendant along with some concentric circles around it. The outer circle has like a hammered feature. This one has a drop of 7.5 inches, so it's a 15-inch necklace. So take a look at it close up. I do see like a little, I don't know, is that like a kink here? Maybe not. I think you just need to hang it up and let it relax a bit. Let's focus in. Okay, here are the components. Very pretty. And here is the jewelry tag, Chico's. So we have this one here, and that's going to be 19A. 19A. The second one, triple strand, like a light gold tone wash. It also has a lobster claw closure. You do have an extender. And then on the bottom, you have, I believe they're glass beads in different shades. And maybe the white one is not glass. I don't know. So this one here has a drop of 8 inches, making it 16 inches in total. And then you do have quite a long extender. I'm going to say that's about 3 inches long. Here you can see. Yeah, it's a very light gold tone wash. So let's look at the beads. Yeah, they do feel like glass. So we have this one here. I like that one. And this one is going to be 19B. The third one, faux pearls. You even have these faux pearls wrapped in a netting. This one here has 2 strands. Yeah, 2 strands. Also has a lobster claw, long extender. There's a bead at the end. That's a 3-inch extender. The drop on this one, 7.5 to the shorter strand, making it 15 inches. So let's look at the strands. Okay, one is a faux pearl, and the longer one is the one that's holding all those mesh covered faux pearls. You do have some dangling pearls as well, and also these peachy pink beads. Okay. I believe this is completely faux, no glass, so I'm pretty sure those pink beads are acrylic. And then you do have the faux pearls. This one is going to be, let's make some room there so I can put the letter. That's going to be 19C. The last one is a shell chip necklace, but it does have a shell pendant right here. Very pretty champagne tones. You do have seed bead spacers in between. This one has silver tone hardware, lobster claw, very long extender with, I guess that bead needs to, what is that? I think that's a sticker. That was, yeah, it's a sticker. Let me remove it. Okay. I'll remove it. It was a paper. There's a metal bead at the end of that. So this one here, shell pendant, 7.5 inches in drop, 15 inches. That extender is actually 2.5 inches long. Here's the back of it. If you don't like that pendant, that can easily be removed. This is sweet. I do like shell. And this one is going to be 19D. So we have these 4 to choose from. All right, let's see. I think there's more bracelets to look at. Okay, we have these I guess they would be open cuffs. This one here, silver tone. This measured in at 7 inches. It does have a nice stone on it. It does have some distressing and some marks all around. And then we have this one here, which has the metal beads at the end. And it's very pliable. You know what? Let's grab the magnet. Nothing is sticking. I guess we're gonna have to test. So let's grab the acid and see what these are. This open cuff, as you saw before, is not precious metal, but that stone looks pretty cool. It is a bit irregular. It's not completely round. It measured in at 7 inches on the mandrel. That stone is really nice though. So let's see. That's what it would look like on. And this one is going to be number 20. This one here measured in at 8 1/4 inches on the mandrel. The beads look, I see like little dents in them. Well, we have this one, and it's going to be number 21. Next in line, I have these 3 necklaces. The first one is gold tone, similar to the one on the far right in silver tone. This one here, 8-inch drop, lobster claw, 3-inch extender. Does have a jewelry tag, and it's just a circle with the rhinestone center. This one is holding a pendant. It looks like I don't know if those are actual flowers in there. Kind of like an origami owl type of pendant. You can see the back of it. It does have a sun right here, and then you have that little dangling charm underneath. So 8-inch drop, 16-inch necklace, 3-inch extender. This one with the sun in gold tone, this is going to be group number 22, and that is going to be, it's going to be A. The next one is, this one's pretty short. It is a tiny ball chain holding this beautiful pendant that has, I believe, marcasite and a glass bead center. This one also has a lobster claw. Okay, this stumped me because I've never heard of this jewelry brand. TAS. Looking it up, it didn't really help me either. But very nice jewelry tag with the scrolly design. TAS. Very long extender. In fact, it's 3 inches long. This here, the drop, only measured in at, you know, I thought this was a bead. It is a bead, but a different bead. It's not completely round. Okay, back to the length. 6 1/4 drop. So that means 12 1/2. But that extender can add 3 inches to it. And look at this beautiful pendant. Oh, there's the back. And there's the front. It has some weight. Really pretty with the glass. Uh-oh. I see a problem. I believe so. Right there. It's missing a rhinestone. Oh well. Okay. This one is going to craft. I didn't see that. So nice. So never mind. This here will be in the craft lot, and we'll look at that one later. So okay. Next necklace will be the silver tone one, similar to A, but in silver tone. Same length, 8-inch drop, 16 inches in total, 3-inch extender, round jewelry tag with the rhinestone center. This one is silver tone, and it has a moon. The man face on the moon with the same similar charm hanging off of it. This one has this type of, I guess, flowers within. And there you can see the back of it. Yeah, I think they could be real. So we have that one. And this will be 22B. Okay, found a couple more necklaces. In fact, this one here has a really great chain. It has a spring ring clasp. Here is the multi-link chain. I mean, you can even use this for something else. It's holding this pendant, which is a large circle with one of these bikes on it. This chain is actually 24 inches long, and that pendant is about 2 inches high. So we have that. This group is going to be 23, so that's going to be A. And the second one is this here, barrel clasp. These silver tone cylinders are magnetic. It's holding these components along with this very sweet little stone bear. This one here has a 9-inch drop. So this bear pendant necklace is going to be 23B. So that's 18 inches in total. And this one here, 24-inch chain. All right, moving on. I think a couple more things and then craft. Oh no, we have earrings, more earrings. So let's get to it. Okay, next up, earrings that I had placed on cards. This is going to be group 24. So let's go over what we have here. It looks to be all for pierced ears. So the first one is silver tone 24A. And they're these really fun shell drop earrings in that really fun green shade. So this one will be 24A. The next pair, this is like a antique brass tone drop earring. It has rhinestones and all these thread tassels on the bottom that just need to be straightened out. That's what it looks like on the back side. These look brand new. hook earring, shepherd's hook, 24B. The next pair, green disc on silvertone rings, also on silvertone ear wires. Here you can see what they look like. 24C is this pair. This is fun. Silvertone ear wires, and then you have these, let's see, they are plastic little daisies. This pair is 24D. Let's fix that up. 24D. Up here, okay, these are interesting. They look like little handcuffs. And they're filled with rhinestones. And I believe because there's two, maybe they are for earlobes that have two holes. What do you think? And here you can see the same is on the other side. This pair is going to be 24E. And these have the clear rhinestones on both components. 24E. The next pair, all right, this is one hoop with the chain embellishment, and then I see okay, I see a little stone in there, like a green, very pretty green color. This pair is going to be 24F. That's pretty. And the last pair in this set, 24G, is this antique brass tone drop earring that has the faceted, like a hematite tone bead cabochon on top with the frame around it. And then you have these two black enameled inlaid teardrop on the bottom. There's the back of these earrings. They look to be in great condition, brand new, it seems. And this is 24G. I gotta say, very happy to find complete pairs, you know. In fact, there's another set of earrings coming up next. This next grouping of earrings are also for pierced ears. This is going to be group number 25. This is also 25A through G. If you saw part one, I had a whole bunch of gold tone hoops. I forgot to add this one to it, so instead it'll be part of this group. These are really nice. Look how big they are. You have two polished hoops, and then you have a textured one on the outside. It has that type of closure, and this will be 25A. Really nice condition. This next one's really fun too. Gold tone ear wires. I believe one side is the half a sun, and the one on the other side is half a, like a crescent moon. So we have this pair, gold tone ear wires, gold tone twisted metal to make it look like the moon and the sun. 25B. This next pair, very classic. I thought it was labeled, but it's not. You have really nice backings with this too. 25C is a pair of gold tone drop earrings that are articulated. They're gold tone with this white enamel. I do see a spot right there that could be scrubbed off. Really classic earrings. 25C. Up here, these are cute. Gold tone, 25D. You have these. It's like a pink enameling with the rhinestone center. Yeah, these are beautiful. Nice condition. 25D. The next pair are kind of, they have weight because these are all glass. Look how much rhinestones there are. All these pave rhinestones, really tiny ones in black and clear. You do have, it's open on the bottom. You see that? The center is open. And in fact, all the centers of these components are open. I put new backs on everything that didn't. In fact, a lot of these earrings didn't have any backs. This is going to be 25E. Let me show you the back of these earrings. That's what they look like. No markings. Great condition. Really pretty earrings. 25E. This next one, oh my goodness. These are great. Look at them. Glass rhinestones that make up the butterfly. And the chain loops around your ear lobe. Because the back, that you connect it from the back. I put these rubber stops on them so they won't budge. This one here is going to be 25F. The last pair is my very favorite pair. Here you can see they're like little cones, pave rhinestones. This is like a gold tone drop earring. Threaders, not really, not actually threaders, because you see the back, the post is like so, but the back of the post has a hanging tassel. The front has these they almost look like they remind me of acorns. Okay, so you have these on the front, and then when you place the backing, the back post on, you have the same chain tassels hanging from the back of your ear. So you basically have two tassels hanging off each ear. So nice. And this one here is going to be 25G. Okay. Moving on. Next up, number 26 is this gorgeous vintage necklace. It is silver tone with black and clear rhinestones all around. It has a fold over clasp closure. The back construction is completely closed. It's in really, really beautiful condition. Nothing is missing. Measuring it across lengthwise, it came out to 16 inches. So we have this here. What a nice find in this box. And this will be, like I said, number 26. Next up, look at this necklace. Oh my goodness. This is gold tone. Looking at the closure, I thought this was Monet, but it is not. It's similar to that Monet patented clasp, but this here has absolutely no branding on it. It is made up of beautiful clear and blue glass, could be crystal, rhinestones, and the length is great. It's 18 inches in total. So we have this, and I found a matching bracelet in the bag as well. This bracelet is gorgeous. Everything is intact. It measures 7¼ inches on the mandrel. So this here set, yep, I'm gonna sell this together as a set, because it would really be a shame to break it up. And this set will be number 27. Next up, I have this ring, and look, it's a spinner. It's a size 7. I'm going to say it's a 7. And looking at it, it looks to be stainless. I'm guessing it's stainless. It has like the moon motif on it. You see that? But I think it's really cool that it spins. So I'm going to say comfortably, well, it falls down to 7 1/4. So yeah, that's the size. We have that, and that's going to be 28A. I'm going to give some choices in this 28 grouping. 28B is going to be this here bracelet, silver tone, lobster claw. It's made up of 4 strands of this mesh, and then there is a really nice faux pearl right there, along with these rhinestone covered ends. This one here measures in at 7 inches on the mandrel, and that's going to be 28B. 28C is this really nice rhinestone bracelet with a fold over clasp. This one measured in on the mandrel at 6 3/4. So let me, this one's really clean, very nice. Here's the back, here's the front. Every stone is in place. That's pretty. That's going to be 28C. And lastly, I found this open cuff. It's in great condition. You have these arrows on either side. This, I'm thinking, is also stainless, perhaps. This measured in at 7 inches on the mandrel, and there is a message in here. I'm gonna show it to you. And that is going to be 28D. Okay, I think we may be ready for the craft, so let me check. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I'm going to be placing in the craft lot. First off, there was this necklace that, as you can tell, it's completely falling apart. But look at the components. Really nice, different multimedia components. Glass, acrylic, different shapes and sizes. So that's one. Another broken necklace is this one right here. This is acrylic, silver tone, and orange. Another one is this one here, which is really nice because it has these stations of glass and lots of silver tone chains within. So that's another one. Here is one on a suede cord and gold tone hardware. It looks to be brand new, but something fell apart, so I'm not sure what it was. So that's going in the craft lot. Here is a copper tone pendant necklace. Nice components. Long necklace, and you know, you have plenty of things to repurpose. This chain, very heavy. At first I thought it was a dog chain, perhaps a leash, but I do see the clips on the bottom, and then you have this type of clip. So maybe maybe for a purse, you know. So that will be in the craft lot. Here is okay, it's complete. It is a watch band, and it is leather. So we have this. We have some brooches that I believe are missing rhinestones. Most likely, yeah, I already see some missing ones, so that's going in the craft lot. Here is a spider. Pretty neat. Also missing some stones. And You can make this into something. Even an arts and craft project with some for Halloween, perhaps. This here's a Y necklace. Really pretty components. Missing some one stone, I guess. So that's going in there. And then, you know, the things that I already put into bags. I mentioned in part 1, the Hello Kitty pendants, these oval pendants, these acrylic flat round beads, these cylinders, these larger cylinders. These are different faceted beads, some acrylic, some glass. These are actual post earrings, different colorful acrylic earrings. Okay, these were stone, the single earrings. You know what? This I'm going to put into a single earring lot. This won't go into the craft. Here are some more pendants components, teardrop shaped ones. This one is, okay, these are hoop earrings that you can add embellishments to. And there were also a bunch of rubber stoppers. So I put that in the bag. This one is some acrylic beads. These are components to a memory wire necklace that I think I cut up because it was tangled into so many things. These are spacers. So you have silver tone bead spacers and honey colored seed bead spacers. These are earring components, post earrings, where there's a little loop in there where you can hang some type of drop. And here is a star pendant. This one here, post earrings, just the flat plate where you can add or glue on a cabochon perhaps. Here are earring components, ear wires. This here, oh, this was a really nice necklace. It's a double-stranded necklace, and you have that really cute enamel striped heart, and there was a black enamel puffy heart, but it was missing a couple rhinestones on the side. So you have that. Here's another bag of acrylic beads. Here are a bunch of bangles. Here is a ring, brass tone ring with rhinestones. And the copper's peeking through. It's a stretch ring. Not much stretch left, but there it is. Here is an adjustable ring. Missing rhinestones. Another bangle. Let's see what else we have. This one was really pretty. It's a cuff bracelet. Missing one big flower right there. These flowers are so nice. I think it's missing some rhinestones too. Maybe it's missing some flowers here too. Nonetheless, I still think it's nice. I would wear it as is. But, yeah, it's missing some things in here. I really do like these flowers. They have that frosty effect to them. Yeah, you see right there? That's a missing rhinestone. So this will go into the craft lot. You have this brass tone plate. S-A something. S-A-O? This could be embellished. This here says Potters 1914-2014. It's a pocket watch. Press that and here you see it. James Michael. Okay, you see where the number 2 should be? I think it's over here. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it just needs a battery. I don't know. It's going in the craft lock. What else we have here? A rubber band bracelet. Oh, this is nice. Oh, but you have all this copper peeking through here, and I don't know what's going on here. So this needs to be taken apart and repurposed. Oh, how cute. It's a little kid's bracelet. I don't know who the character is, but it looks like something from Sanrio, maybe? This is a cord bracelet that looks to be in great condition. This is a necklace with a barrel clasp, and these beads are really tarnished. I showed this already. Here is a bracelet that's really discolored. A lot of copper peeking through, but there's a little charm of a fairy. That's nice. You have acrylic beads. You have halide beads with some glass beads. The stretch, not much stretch to it. That's going into the craft lot. Oh, look at this one. This is one of those cord bracelets with this glass. See that? That's fun. Okay. That's $1. Oh, nice. This is $1. It's like a leather memory wire type bracelet, but look, it has a curved glass, like a dichroic glass component, and you even have a cobalt blue glass beads on either end. This is nice. Okay. Okay, what's this? Stretch bracelet. It says something. Strength and Grace. And it's from, I don't know, South? I don't know. Stretch is okay. They look like little chiclets. You got peppers. You got peppers. And you got copper. Okay. You have glass beads, and you know what? The elastic is overstretched. Oh, these, I remember putting some of these beads in those little baggie. Okay, that's going in there. This looks like one of those Bali style bracelets. Like, that's going in there. Here is a toggle bracelet. And it has some charms hanging off of it. This is pretty cute. Down to the stretch. What do we have? Okay. This here necklace, really nice. Very, very short though. Is missing a rhinestone right there on the bottom. It's very nice. Here is maybe an ankle bracelet. I remember measuring this. It came out to 9 inches. We have that. And lastly, there's a broken chain. Okay. This one I'll test, and I'll put it in my scrap metal pile, whatever it is. So, let's see. Okay, I was putting everything here. This is the craft lot. Let me put it all in the bag that it came in, and I'll weigh it. And we did have some single earrings, and I placed them all in here. and I will create a single earring lot because I know I have another bag from another lot that I had purchased. So yeah, I'll put that together and present that to you another time. But in the meantime, let me weigh this and let you know what the weight is for the craft lot. Be right back. Okay, I got the scale out. Put everything in the bag. This comes out to a little under 2 pounds. If you're interested, I can add much more craft to this and make it up to 5 pounds if you like, and or if not, then I can also give you a price for this bag. So that wraps up this Goodwill Blue Box 5-pound repurposed jewelry box. What did you think? I gotta say, I really enjoyed opening this and going through everything. It's been so long since I've gotten one that I think I may order another one. What did you think? Comment below. I love to hear your thoughts. If there's anything you would like to purchase, all you need to do is email me. My email address is dragonflybeez@gmail.com. Purchasing instructions are below the video in the description box. I always place them in the at the end of the video as well. Any questions, just email me. I use PayPal to invoice, and you don't necessarily need a PayPal account. You can log in as a guest and pay with credit card or Venmo, I believe. And I use PirateShip to ship. And try to get you the most cost-efficient way to ship. So whatever is, it costs me to ship to you from New York. Yeah, can you tell? I am from New York, down here in fact. Will be what you'll be charged. So that's calculated shipping. Other than that, thank you everybody for spending this time with me. Enjoy the rest of the summer. I will see you real soon. And thank you again for spending time with me. Bye.